Okay, we'll start again. All right, so assuming you've got a link from Christy or Emma and you've decided to join them, you get a welcome email which gives you a link to start the process and create an account. So essentially, because I joined at the 600 premium level, it gives me access to that training module and all the inventory with under the 600. There's a 300 and 150 and a $50. Now they each have different things that are involved. So what I loved about the 600, I can sell all of the products. So I basically sign into the account, and what happens is it'll ask you to, first of all, it'll ask you to create it, and then it'll give you access to this area. Now, over and above your fee, there's a one-time fee for the $600 of $59 that goes to admin, and they will create your website. So there's a little bit of housekeeping that you need to do to get set up. So $59 is a one-time fee, and that gives you access to the IPS, which is the Infinity Processing System membership area. And so I won't go through every tab, but literally it's basically follow the bouncing ball, introduction to get set up, join the Facebook group, and it just gives you video steps, how to set up PayPal, how to open a business account, how to order your website. So it's very, very easy to follow. And there's so much training in each of these. What I am going to go down to is they even provide you with 200 pre-written ads and 60 bonus image ads. Even if you're not even, you don't even know what to say or where to post it, but let's just say you have a Facebook account, just literally copy over these, copy that, copy it, go down here and pick a picture. There's 200 of them. You can create your own, but why bother? Why reinvent the wheel? And just copy one of these images. It might be this one here. Learn how to become a super affiliate, earn 6, and then you post it on your social. So essentially you can, market on all the platforms, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, but it's up to you. Maybe just start with one to start going. So that's absolute gold. And that's what was fantastic for me, that I thought it was brilliant. The other thing too is they even give you 100 Facebook groups that are all about working online, make money from home, all these stay-at-home, legit work from home. There's 100 Facebook groups that you can actually go in, join, and actually then post in there. Obviously, you'd look at the requirements of the group. Like, for example, I joined this one for the Philippines the other day, and it took a couple of days for them to accept me, but I can go in there and start posting because part of their agreement is you can post what you offer. So that's brilliant. Another thing that I absolutely loved is they give you 3 websites where you can go and paste for free and classifieds or global ads, how to make money online. Like we said, Forbes have announced that digital marketing, the online space, is going to be the place, the business in the next decade. And so basically all these they're all education. Like if you go, I really want to learn YouTube, but I've got no idea, come down here, do the course. If you want to know about Instagram, do the course. If you want to know about TikTok, do the course. So much gold. Now that's just one platform that we have. And part of this platform is Michelle has developed a community. So this is one area that you can go to, but we've also created, can you see my screen now with the school? Can you see that one? Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is another area that we have, the digital growth community. And every day I come in here every morning and it gives me goosebumps because people are posting.
Just to interrupt, sorry, but this is the bit that got me much more excited than the IPS because
exactly. The IPS is great. I agree, Kirsty. This is brilliant because not only has she built an incredible community of really supportive people, at the top here, there's a classroom. Like if you want to, let's just say you want to know how to set up a business. Click down here, how to get a domain, do the training, how to add your funnel to the domain, how to connect it all together. It teaches you step by step. You might want to send out a newsletter to to your audience. So let's just say you've built an audience of leads, and I'll go into that in a minute. And you might want to send them a newsletter. Come into the classroom, go through the training, create a newsletter. It tells you what to do, exactly what to do.
The
There's
other
so
thing
much
is the search bar at the top, which I promise you, it's like any question that, even if I put it in gobbledygook practically,
Yeah.
I type it in there like the way I speak, which is obviously not the way you should write a question probably half the time. And it still comes up with like 10 different answers, and you get your answer almost like immediately. There's no waiting, there's no hassle, you're in business by yourself. You are your CEO of your business, and that is not something to pretend that you're not. You have to do the work. Okay, this doesn't happen as, it's not a passive income that you pay it and
But
you're going to become
but it's a 2 hour
2 hours.
day.
Yeah, it's not
You
massive, but
dedicate-
saying that, you
can
have got the community.
If you can dedicate that 2 hours a day, success is inevitable. But
100%.
Leanne, I want to say thanks, mate, for the newsletter. I did not even know about that.
Okay. But you know, another piece of gold that I want to share with you is in the classroom. So Michelle's basically creating all this content, and it costs us nothing. I paid $600, and I have access to all of this to learn.
Everything.
So I know, Rose, the question, what are we selling? So it's a digital product. You're learning how to market to people. Like, for example, this is brilliant. Finding your ideal customer. If any members here, do yourself a favor and go and watch this. It is brilliant. It is so good, because, you know, you might think, oh, yes, I'm a mum, stay-at-home mum. I want to, you know, market to these people. You might be into fitness, and that's your tribe. It teaches you how to do it. It's so good. But what I love here in the community when I come in each day is just having a look at people, you know, people introducing themselves. You know, there's Emma, $900 day. That was 19 hours ago. Another one, two sales, total 450 in less than 24 hours from Martha. Another introduction, hey, set up. You know, there's so much. Woke up to 600, and another just came through. Absolutely brilliant. So good. And so I won't keep going on, but honestly, this is worth its weight in gold just in itself. We are about to start the 60-day challenge, which is a sprint to Christmas. Anyone can do that, and again, it's free. And she's just started the first video here of what to expect. So basically, how to start thinking about what platform you're going to go, and they're going to really dive into it deep. So I'm really excited for this, because this last 90-day challenge that a lot of them did, it absolutely changed their lives. The other thing in the community here, the calendar, Michelle does Zooms. You can jump on and just listen. And if you can't make the time, come back to the classroom and go back down here and have a look at the replays. They're all there. Like, all the ones are there, all to do with tech, social media, lots of things. So she's really building an incredible education process here. There is another members area there that you can look into. I won't go into detail, but this is brilliant. So when you come into this, so you get your IPS platform, and it's got all your ads and all that sort of thing that you get. And then you come into the classroom here and learn. And I spend, like Kirsty said, I would spend 90% of my time in here learning. It is brilliant. Another platform that they give you that Michelle's created for us is the autoresponders. So let's just say when you join up, you might see a link. It asks you for your email. It'll come into the dashboard. So I've only been in here a member for a week. I've got 13 leads there too. And then what happens is Michelle, thankfully, she created 13 emails for me, and I didn't have to pay for them. It dumps in here, and it just goes to show as soon as people sign up, they get it. So 13 emails have been sent, 61% have been opened, total clicks, it gives you it all. So I just go in there and I open it up, and then I basically just personalize it. Julie and I, business partners, we've just personalized it, and we put our links in here, and we teach you how to do that. There's a step-by-step and how to get set up. So honestly, everything is done for you. And as soon as someone puts their email into that first page, that funnel, which she gives you as well, and we tie it all together. So you bought your domain, she puts it all together. This system does it all for you. They will keep emailing every day. Now, they might not buy on the first or join you on the first email. It might be 3 or 4. Yeah, so it's brilliant. So you've got the IPS system, you've got the school, you've got the back office system that's got all your funnels, all your emails, all your automation there, and it's absolutely brilliant. It really is. It teaches you how to set up your Stripe account. I had never done that before. Like, this is an example of my website that I paid $59 for. They did it all for me, and it basically is personalized. I send them a photo of Julie and I, a little bit of a blurb they put in there. They've got the steps 1, 2, 3. It's what you get. This is done for you. A lot of video testimonies are there. They add all that in for you. You don't have to do anything. It's all done for you. And then down the bottom, you can choose. A person can choose a $50, a $150, $300, or the $600. And then each of the buttons are linked straight through this. I'll go to the 600 one, straight through to Julie and I. So we get paid straight away. Comes straight to us. It doesn't go to IPS. Doesn't come.
Can I just quickly add, because this question was asked here, what if somebody buys a $50? What happens to the extra one if they, sell a 300?
They can't.
At the start, the 250 would have gone to the upline that's sitting at 600. But now, if you buy a $50 starter, you can only sell 50. You can't sell 150. You can't sell 300. You can't sell 600. And that's why we recommend, and the most popular is the 600, because then you've got the whole smorgasbord to be able to sell all the levels.
Yeah. So, and so the $50 starter level, you might have someone that's a young millennial that wants to become an influencer, or maybe someone in a country where the income is not as high as what they are in other countries. This is a brilliant way to, start at 50. They go, you know what, I love this, I'm going to upgrade. But one thing to note, that if you do start at one level, you can only upgrade one level. So if you go 50 and you decide you want the whole gamut, you go straight to 600. You can't go 50, then pay the difference between 150 and then 300 and 600. You can only go upgrade once. But it's
also, you've only got 60 days in order to do that.
Yeah. And, each of these buttons, if someone buys the 150 from me, it comes straight through to my Stripe. It's brilliant. So all of this, how you set this up, is all in the training. And I tell you, when you get the excitement of when it falls in your Stripe account, it's one sale and you're in profit.
It's butterflies. So it is exciting.
It is. But it's it is so good. It is really so good. I just I mean, as I say, I've been part of other marketing platforms before, but this school is worth every cent. Like, I paid $600. I have paid thousands for something that's nowhere near as half as good as this. And I'm not just saying it just to, I'm telling you, if you want to know how to open a business and you've got no idea where to start here at the community, do the getting started video, introduce yourself, what are the next steps, follow the bouncing ball. And Michelle set it up in such a way, I didn't even know how to do PayPal. Set it up, look at the training. I don't know how to do Stripe. I prefer to do Stripe payments. Follow the training, because I had no idea. And it really is. But, even like the newsletter, I was like you, Emma. I didn't know how to create it, but I saw a video and someone asked Michelle, and she said, oh, you just go here and there. There's so much gold in this platform. So I think that's probably about it. So when you sign up, you get your website, and then what happens is we connect it all to Michelle's done for you funnels, which are actually, I'll go and show you what they look like. So most people would be familiar with this email page, which is the squeeze page, I think they call it in marketing terms. That's where a link that you would send to someone, they put their email in, and then what happens? It goes to a thank you page, And as soon as they put that email in, they're in your database. Michelle's done all the work. She's got the video there. If you really want to be adventurous, you can actually go and create your own video and actually go and edit it inside the dashboard. You can go and do that. And then what happens is from the what they call the opt-in page, if they yes, I want to go into the community, then you go to what happens, it bounces over to the next page, which is the video page, and it gives more detail around what's involved, how to launch your business. Again, Michelle's done a video on our behalf. And then get started, it'll go through to the sales page. So there's essentially 4 pages and it's all done for you. Once you get your website, which is $59 for the 600, if you start at 50 and I think 150, it's $39, but it's a one-off payment. But all this other automation is all completely complimentary as part of what Michelle's done. And yeah, and you can see who basically comes in with the leads. Okay.
Perfect. Okay, does anyone have any questions about what you just saw? I know we sort of went through it, but does anybody have any questions?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead, Judy.
When you were saying before, Leanne, about say you're on the 50, you started off on that, you got 60 days to upgrade. Do you just pay the difference of say you go up to the 600?
Yes, I believe so. But you can only pay the difference up to the 600, and if it's after that, I think you have to pay fully again.
That's correct. You just pay the difference as long as it's within 60 days. You just pay whatever the difference is. And as Leanne mentioned, you can't keep on upgrading bit by bit as you earn.
I got that.
If you ever have trouble, just you know, ask
only one upgrade. So if you're 50, you want the 600, you got to pay the 550 to get to 600 within the 60 days. You can't go 50 to 150 to 300. You can only do one upgrade.
Well, I'm on the 600 anyway, but I'm just asking for somebody else.
So you just explain that to them. Just let them know that they got 60 days and they can only have one upgrade.
Okay. And then the other question is, when you were just going through that and you went into the system and you're showing the emails, that one that says, here's your blueprint. Thanks, here's your blueprint. Where's the blueprint? Nothing gets sent out.
So the blueprint is basically teaching you the steps of the blueprint. This question was asked, I think, was it last week? So the blueprint is actually the platform. It's teaching you a method. It's a blueprint. A blueprint is like a pathway of how to do it. That's your blueprint.
But it's saying in the email when they open it up, it says, thanks, you'll find your blueprint in your emails.
Okay, so when you go into that email, the first, what it does is basically, here's the blueprint. So it'll go through to my website. Okay, the link I put in there, make sure. And then that video explains what the blueprint is, what you get.
Okay. Because that was the other question. I asked it last week myself, and then I had the same question today from somebody that opted in.
So it's digital. It's not a physical product. It's a digital one. And the beauty is it gets created once by whoever, I think her name was Adriana, who created it. And then she has a license to be able to resell it. And we basically have a license. So it's called Master Resale Rights. And it's fantastic. I mean, Julie and I actually spent a little while, a few months ago, started to create our own digital products. Oh my goodness, it took forever. I was just, I'm like, you know what, why reinvent the wheel?
Exactly.
And this is all done for you. And, Michelle is brilliant, what she's offered this community. And, we're building, with, Emma's been fantastic in sharing all the knowledge, and look what she's done. 26,000, that's 40,000 Australian dollars since the 12th of September. Emma, is that right?
From the 11th of September till today, it's in excess of 26,000. I have to count it all, but it's over 26,000 US dollars.
Yeah, that's nuts. It's crazy.
It is. So it's absolutely doable. When I saw the one that introduced me to it, she showed me $5,000 in a week, and I was sold right there. So I thought I could do with an extra 5,000 American,
Yeah.
And I exceeded that. So it is doable if you follow the blueprint, guys. And I'm telling everybody, because I know a couple of people here I've had to nudge and say, when are you going to start getting going? If you follow the blueprint, this is rejection free. Absolutely rejection free. I don't want to hear it's not working for anybody, because it only doesn't work for you if you are not working it. Okay. And
consistency.
Consistency. And I tell everybody, you've got to do 3 posts a week. You don't have to do videos like, you know, some of us. I didn't do videos for my first 5 weeks, 6 weeks. I've only started doing videos the last couple of weeks. And I made a huge amount in the first 5, 6 weeks without videos. So, but it's a consistency of 3 times a day. You know, you've got Janet here who, you know, was on the phone to me, and I just said, Janet, you just got to post 3 times a day. That's it. I can't stress it anymore. She posted today and she's got interest, you know, so this absolutely works, works and works. Please just follow the blueprint and everybody's going to be a testimony.
Yeah, and the great thing is, you know, some people, you know, really struggle with showing up, like doing a live video on socials, you know, but with the 60-day challenge, they're teaching you to do faceless marketing. Yeah. And they're also teaching you Pinterest, which is a platform that I've never got into but want to. So I'm really excited about that, because once you post something on Pinterest, it stays there forever. And you know, I'm really looking forward to learning new things, and it's it really is the other reason why they give you the recipe, I guess, for the digital marketing is the consistent posting. Michelle will say post 3 times here plus a live or whatever it might be for the method. It's because the algorithms within the social media, they pick up, like if you are hit and miss, they don't push it out to your audience. Whereas if you show up constantly with posts and are giving value to your audience, they push it out to that audience that are looking for affiliate marketing or looking for digital marketing. But I love this that we get 100%, because I mean, I've been in MLM before. I've also been in other affiliate marketing, and I'm getting 30%, and the rest of it goes to, you know, to the guy. This is 100%. That's what got me.
Not to mention that there's so many, and I don't want to belittle businesses that seem to be good, and I really don't, but I've just been around the block so many times now that they never work out. They don't, because they take money and I'm sick of it, basically. I just want to build my own email list with my own people. And if they want to buy from me now, no, great. If they want to buy from me in 6 months, they can, because they're still my people that I've collected from my own good old marketing. And I get paid 100% commission. And I don't have to worry about a company taking my money or shutting down or whatever, you know, which is another came out, this email thing. I'm in a group and I'm watching people's comments the whole time saying it was all good while it was good, but now it's gone bad already. And it's like, I knew it, you know, it's all these things. They just basically get rich quick schemes that prey on people that want to do nothing, and they take their money.
Well, building a list is gold, because, you know, your email list, and the great thing is like Michelle's launched this Christmas sprint for 10K. So what you can do is you can go over to your System.io, and basically I'll just get out of that one, and you might want to send your whole email list. Just create another email, and you just personalize it. You put a subject in, and it'll go through to everyone in your list. So you can add to it. It might be your birthday. You want to offer something special for your birthday. I don't know. You know, you might decide to offer, you know, a free ebook or something. You can do that and just keep adding to it. But your list is your list, and you can exactly here and you can export it.
That's an actual brilliant point, Leanne, and maybe all of us that have got a list, we can send out for the Zoom on a Thursday, because I've been wondering how I can do that.
You do that. You do that with you go to emails and you do newsletter.
It's called a newsletter.
and you just make it up
Yeah,
there.
create.
But
And
all
then
of that
you
is
just
training.
create.
So don't get confused by everybody get confused. Oh my God, this is advanced network. This is advanced marketing stuff. But the great thing is you don't need to worry about that because it's all done for you.
For you. Exactly.
If you do want to worry about it, and if you
Yeah.
do want to learn and you've got an appetite, or you have already knowledge and you want to build on it, this is not fluff. This is extremely powerful marketing information that I can't believe only cost $600 once. Like, this just crazily good value. So when people say, why would anyone want to buy it? Oh my God,
Why
this
wouldn't they?
unbelievable. And this is setting yourself up for the rest of your life learning this stuff.
It is.
It's just
I just had a question for Leanne real quickly on like when you guys are talking about the consistency of the algorithms, do you have to post at the same time every day to hit
I'm
that?
not sure, Janet. I'm going to see what Michelle says in this training with the 60-day.
Okay.
There are, I see various different, I think I did say something the other day. I saw some training on Instagram. I think it was 9 o'clock and 1 o'clock and then 7 o'clock or something like that. But as long as you're posting 3 times a day, sort of morning, noon and night,
Yeah.
you know, because at what time is 9 a.m. in Australia versus in London? See, I that haven't worked out, and I've never been able to understand how it works.
If you post 3 times a day, you're getting the same person on a different zone somewhere, and that's why they're saying they're like your friends on your Facebook are not going to see every single post, but if you post 3 times a day, one of those is going to knock them. Is going to fall right in their face. And that's why they say 3 times a day. I don't really think the time means anything. Sometimes I put my first post at 5 in the morning, could be 8 o'clock in the morning and whatever, and I'm getting responses, no matter when I put them on. As long as you remember to do the 3 times a day, that's what's most important.
Can I just ask a question? Is it Janine just commented? Janine, sorry. Your daughter's got 100 followers on Pinterest. So does she monetize it? Does she make money from Pinterest? Because if she doesn't, you need to get her on to have a look at this and do this training, because she's got a head start than anyone else. And that's the thing, is people have got all these followers and, they don't monetize their platform. So...
Leanne,
can I ask a question?
Go
ask
ahead.
a quick question? Leanne, could you briefly go over the 13 autoresponder emails in system.io? You said that you went in those emails and slightly tailored them.
Yes.
Can you just go over that, like how that's done?
Sure.
Quickly?
1 second. I'll just... Okay, so basically, can you share my screen here? So what happens is when you go through the training, Michelle will have a link. So you'll have it open. She says you create an account and you open this up and it's blank canvas. And then when you go through the training, she'll have a link and then they drop in. So you don't even have to transfer them over. But it comes in as a name, and I just... my domain name is actually sixfigureblueprint.com. So that's what I named it. So you can come over here and under settings, name it. So you know what your funnel is. So to go into your, so I'm just about to start a second campaign. So I just, that's what that means there, but I've only done 1 email there. So you come into the 13 and literally you just click on it.
Yes.
Okay, so these all dump in here. Michelle's already done for them, but it starts off with, hey, and she'll have the word your name. So you delete that. So basically go and take that out there and just do Julie and Leanne. Here, I think it was. And then you just go through. You might want to, we basically highlighted things. You can edit it. It's up to you. You can use this. To me, I just wanted to get started, but I just wanted to make sure it reads well, but you just want to make sure that it sounds like you. For those of you that know you, right? So you just change it. You can change if you want to. And then when it
And
comes
when
down,
you save it,
yeah. So then what happens down here, I can't remember what she had here, but she had a link. So it says you can go here and click on the blueprint. And basically over here, I had so you have your links, you just copy the URL. But Emma does have a person that does this for you if you want to. You do store Emma, don't you? Yep.
Yes, I've got it. I've got all the emails done, but I just want to tweak them again. Like the second one in particular about your story.
Okay, so you just So you just basically go in.
Making those changes. Where's the save button?
Up the top here. So it's got save. So you go save up the top, the blue button, and then exit out of it.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. That's what I okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
Now the other thing too, I just want to show you what we've started doing is just taking from the community testimonies and slotting them in. And then you can just, you don't have to. I didn't to start with, but we're just going back now. We're just getting a little bit more in flow. But honestly, the basics are there for you. Just get going and then come back to it. But just
make sure that you check. I would personally see where it says save and test at the top.
Yeah.
I know it's a little bit of a more time consuming, but it's worth it. Or either that or just set yourself up on your own lead form, right? So put your name in a different email address.
Yeah.
Sign up to your own website.
Yeah.
Like as your own page, so that you are going to every day receive an email, and every day you get email, double check that the links are all going to your personal link, because this is a big schoolboy error. Where
that's what I did.
And it's dangerous because you might be losing sales because you haven't checked it. So just do that. It's worth it.
Yeah.
And I think anybody that's had their funnel done with Seema, she goes through and changes all the links. But with me, I got it done by someone else before Seema. And for the first 5 weeks, it was being redirected directly to Michelle. So I don't know personally if I lost any sales, and I'm not even going to dig into it. But yeah, please, even if Seema does it, just still go in there and check it, because you want all the sales redirected to yourself, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, is there anyone else with questions? That was fantastic, Leanne. Go, Corinne.
I don't have a question, but I did want to point out something which I found extremely valuable about this business, because I too, like a lot of you other ladies, have been involved in network marketing, and some of the biggest issues, apart from having to buy business packs and ongoing product purchases, you also have to wait for products to be launched in different countries. And nowadays we are all over the world. We've got family and friends all over the world. I'm based in Paris. My family's in Australia. I've worked internationally for many years. I've got friends in Belgium, in Lebanon, or America, Budapest. There's so many places. And when I've been involved in some of the MLMs, I go, oh, can I, can you sell a product here? Can you sell it there? Oh, no, it's not available in that country. No, we're not shipping here. No, you can't have a business. I know of a business at the moment where people are joining, but they can't get the products because they're in Lebanon. So yeah, it's very difficult. So this is a key thing for me. And I asked you that question, Emma. Can anybody do this business anywhere? And the simple fact that if you've got a PayPal account, you can open a PayPal account. You can do this business anywhere. Yeah. So it really does mean global. Instead of you can't get your products, you can't open a business, this, that, the other. Yeah. This is just incredible.
Yeah, and I ordered some mushroom coffee. And after I pay for it and everything, 2 weeks later, I get an email saying, I'm sorry, we don't deliver to your country. So what you're saying, Corinne, with PayPal, though, in some African countries, they don't have PayPal. However, Stripe is absolutely global, because you're paying directly with your debit or credit card through Stripe. That's the processor that really won me over, which means I don't have to go through you know, where somebody's really interested and say, sorry, we can't offer it to you because there's no way of you sending the money or receiving the money. So
exactly.
great points,
Yeah.
Corinne, great point.
Yeah.
Anybody
Okay.
else?
I was just going to give you a quick little tip that I just changed, because I have been sending emails out to people and I never really get huge amounts of people replying straight away, but I've changed my first email now, I think it is. And at the bottom in the PS I wrote, by the way, you know, if you've, please could you just quickly hit reply and let me know that you've got this email. And I've got, since I did that change, I've already got 2 people reply saying, yes, I got it, I'm really interested, and blah, blah, blah. It just opens up a conversation. So people like, it's exactly what Michelle teaches as well, as if you don't give people a call to action, it's very often that they'll do it if you tell them, oh, comment below or do this, but you, every time you forget to do that, you don't get as much response. So it's always good to give people some sort of call to action.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love looking at the introduce yourself in this in the community, just to see, like, look at this. I've been in MLM industry for 10 years now, and unfortunately, but fortunately, it's slowly being replaced by digital/affiliate marketing. I'm so ready to change my family's life and thousands of others. I think it is. Yeah. Like, it's brilliant. I love it. I love watching, and then I follow these people and see the winning.
Yeah. You know, we're not knocking MLM. I was an MLM addict, and when I say addict, I don't think there's an MLM that Kirsty and I haven't.
I haven't done that many MLMs, but I have done my fair share of stuff, that's for sure. And
Well,
this is by
exactly.
far.
However, you know, small ticket things, you know, selling a product that's $20, $30, you got to sell a hell of a lot to make money. You got to have a huge line under you to make money. You know, with this, like someone actually wrote to me the other day and said, do I have to go and try and join my family, my cousins into this business? And you join nobody into this business. You just follow the blueprint, and those that are right for you will chase you. You don't have to chase anybody. I do not reach out to anybody. Every single one of you that have come in under me have reached out to me, and I've answered your questions, and that's how we have become business partners. So this is fantastic. The fact is, you don't have to chase customers. Customers actually chase you, which is awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Fantastic. So we'll end the recording just there.
Okay.
So that was an awesome turnaround, you know, a bit of excitement.